So for those that are watching different stocks during earnings season, one of the things that I want to talk about is the correlation between a series of different banks reporting earnings. So like JP Morgan reported earnings on Friday, on the 14th of January. It acted as a negative catalyst. They went from highs of about 169 all the way down to lows of 150, right? And the thing that I've noticed, and I'm not too sure if you guys have noticed it as well, is when the first company of that sector reports earnings and however it is that it reacts, it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the companies, right? So after JP Morgan reported earnings, a very popular one that a lot of people were paying attention to was Goldman Sachs. This one reported earnings on Tuesday, which was today, right? This acted as a negative catalyst. We aggressively sold off and we hit lows of 347. As of right now, again, we have other banks that are set to report earnings as well. And we can go down the list, right? We got Wells Fargo, which is also another very popular institution. This one's down 2.3%, but the overall market's down today. But again, something to pay attention to, right? We got Bank of America, also, expected to report earnings. If I'm not mistaken, this is going to be tomorrow as well. It's already pulling back, right? You can see how the other companies within the same sector are bringing down that specific industry. And this hasn't even reported earnings, right? So if this is worse than anticipated, then we'll see Bank of America drop even further. This is great to know for those either that are currently holding Bank of America and or those that potentially want to short Bank of America. Do you understand the correlation that I'm trying to make sense of? As well as, these previous companies or these companies that we talked about, such as Goldman Sachs or JP Morgan, are companies that have been performing very well. They've kind of been trading sideways for the past 2 months, but nonetheless, they're oversold based off of the current price point right now and where it was at before. We can zoom in a little bit closer and look at the 4-hour time frame, and we can see that from where we're at right now, if we were to make a full recovery, which we don't have to, right? There's no timeline or set requirement of when it needs to recover, but this is about 12%. As well as Goldman Sachs, if we look at this from where we're at right now, it's kind of is beginning to show signs of a support, but again, it's too early to tell. This one's about 14%. So understand that, even out of the 14%, if you capture 7 to 10% of those net margins, right? That's a solid trade. Again, it's understanding that when certain news is shared and it acts as a negative catalyst, which causes the stock to drop quickly, it could be a potential dip buy opportunity if we begin to see the price action actually begin to recover. So I just thought that I would pop this up in your guys' radar if you weren't already looking at it. One of the ones that I'm going to be paying attention to tomorrow is United Airlines, as in today, because I'm probably going to upload the video tomorrow. But United Airlines, if you're watching this on Wednesday, it reports earnings today after market hours. This is one of the first airlines that's going to be reporting earnings. So this will, just like JP Morgan did, kind of determine the overall direction of set expectations and then when it ends up actually reporting. If we see that United Airlines drops, then again, we'll most likely see American Airlines, which reports earnings the day that follows, right? So United Airlines reports earnings on Wednesday, American Airlines reports earnings on Thursday. So this is very useful information to know because these specific sectors, kind of when they do report earnings, they kind of almost mimic one another in the way that they end up reacting once that earning report is actually shared. I just thought that that would be useful information for all of those that are either trying to short something and or for those that are potentially invested in these stocks already, maybe something to pay attention to if it's of value to you. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section right now during the aftermarket trading session. We have SoFi, which was in my swing trading watch list. Right now, it's absolutely shooting up during the aftermarket trading session, and it's up 13% already from overall lows of, what is this, $12 to overall highs of nearly $14. Very, very impressive. And again, this is on Tuesday, but I'm probably going to be uploading this video on Wednesday. So I really do appreciate your guys' time. Hope that I earned your thumbs up. Hope you learned something new. Please consider subscribing if you guys haven't done so already. And if you're new to trading and you simply want to ask questions and connect with other like-minded individuals, I have a free Discord group. It's absolutely for free, and it's the first link in the description. Appreciate your time. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.